Yo, what's up? We got the squad up in here today. What's up, Hex? How goes it, Ben? Hexters. We are the Hexters, yes. I'm just barely in fact. Okay, I'm not clean now. Just sorting some shit out for me. I have windows all over the place. But how goes it, y'all? How's your Friday nights doing to you? Mine has been kind of busy, but I feel because of the productivity of it all, I feel like it's been a good night for me. I've been a wrestling fan for all of my life. God damn. God damn. The Dantic Pro Wrestling fan of 16 years. Yes, this is truth. And also, 10-0, baby! Waiting to see the first pizza beat you, right? Oh my god, it'll be an epic showdown. I can't join the watch. Yes. Just jump into the curtain section, and then I'll move you over. Anybody who's looking to get into gorilla position, that's how I'll run it now. All right, there. Yep, see you there, and then move to peace. Ah, okay. Yeah. No worries. It's kind of just like the password to get in kind of thing, you know? And of course, yeah, that's shout out to that. I will actually even do this. I'm going to go an extra step. Copy. The password is Iggy. Duke. And then I gotta go. You've served your purpose, music. Thank you. Capture moments as they happen. I will trust anybody who wants to make a clip to make a clip. I believe anybody can. Unless I have to make that a thing. Also, be on the lookout for a new WatchaMania logo. I may or may not be looking to make one tonight. I should probably unmute the show. There we go. Now you can hear it. SmackDown was good tonight. Sweet, that's great to hear because I was looking forward to SmackDown, but for the sake of getting talk aid written so I can record it after the show, I couldn't watch it. So I probably won't be watching SmackDown until like 1 a.m.-ish. Something like that. Here we go. Starting off with the Trios Championship match with me. Yes, you are, sir. This is bothering me.
Looking to defend against Matt Hardy, All Ego Ethan Page, and Isaiah Cassidy, who issued the challenge this past Wednesday night at Dynamite, Tony.
Can't look past this trio. Isaiah is a young, up-and-coming star who's forged his way.
All right, we're going to be starting off with Isaiah and Matt. Bit of history there. You know, Private Party getting that win. I feel like that win that Private Party got over the Young Bucks back in 2019 will follow them throughout their career, right? Like, it wasn't quite the 1, 2, 3 kid levels of hype that the Andrade moment with Jericho was last month. But it still was like a, holy crap, they beat the Young Bucks kind of thing. And every single time they're in the ring together, you can't help but recall that. Some attacks, some good soap, and pay dirt. Hell yeah. Productive Friday, man. It's been a productive Friday all around. That's good to hear. Yes, no, I did my taxes, I think, last week. I got my thing pretty early. And so now I'm just waiting for it to actually, like, come in. Really use it. Kind of need to move.
When they're in charge, when they're dictating the face of an offense, they generally win. Right now, they're dictating that pace.
A tag made out to Matt Jackson and still to come tonight. We are absolutely loaded here on Rampage. Swerve, Strickland.
Okay, that's an interesting gut buster. I dig that. I feel like that was a slight switch up of what they normally do. I stand for them. That's the appropriate term. Ah. Gotcha. Fair. And here he comes. Also noticed Omega cut his hair a bit, which I can dig. The ponytail look was all right, but I felt like the hair was a little too long for him. And I know he had long hair like that before, but still.
This is a key matchup. A matchup people would drive many miles to see.
Oh.
Many people match the intensity of Kenny Omega. Am I right, Don?
I don't think many people match the excellence of Kenny Omega. It's why I call him the god of pro wrestling.
That's what you do. You do that, Don. You do call him.
The god of pro wrestling. Roosh versus Daniels is going to be a great match. Like you already know, right? I'm interested to see what if Roosh is going to try and pull off that cord choking spot or not.
Tripped him up, did Omega.
And Kenny also avoided the side effect in the process, and now Hardy just sending Kenny hard into the barricade.
Omega bounced off the concrete.
He doesn't need to mess up that shoulder, Don. I can tell you that.
And Kenny Omega not. Wait, where's Matt Hardy going?
Good God, Hardy really taking a big chance here.
Taking too long, Shivani.
Oh, all ego, Ethan Page, the flank.
Dive on.
And
Sorry,
remember,
forgot
the
to send out
contracts of
tweet.
Matt Hardy and Isaiah Cassidy belong to Ethan Page and Stokely Hathaway. And Ethan Page, over the last few months we've been seeing, just
Dang
stealing
it.
the glory from Isaiah and Matt Hardy.
Absolutely. I was going to say Glory Hound, Excalibur. You're right.
Highly intelligent young Canadian is Ethan Page.
Yeah, kiss
Coming up
my
this
ass.
Wednesday night on Dynamite, it's championship fight night. All 4 AEW World Championships will be in play, including the AEW World Trios Championship. The winner of this match will defend against the team of
I just
AR
have to do
Fox
that.
and Top Flight. Plus, the Guns will challenge the
I
acclaimed for the
can't
AEW
get-
World Tag Team Championship. Jamie Hayter faces the Bunny in AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator match. Plus, the Japanese phenomenon Konosuke Takeshita takes on MJF in AEW World Championship Eliminator.
That's why they're the trios champs. What you saw right there, that exchange, great communication, non-verbal communication, did it right.
Bucks bringing down all ego Ethan Page.
Seen a lot of athleticism in this matchup. I think that's one of the key drivers.
Completely
of
missing.
AEW Pro Wrestling.
Nice.
Isaiah coming in.
Athleticism.
Brought down by the Young Bucks. The Cazadora and Kenny Omega over the...
Oh, I appreciate that. He kind of legs dropped Matt there, though.
Nicely done.
Yeah, how about the strength of Matt Jackson on that, just holding him up for the move by Kenny.
One of the many things that the Jackson brothers don't get credit for is their physical strength, Shivani.
The Young Bucks,
Dallas.
Kenny holding Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy open, and now Nick
Let's go for it.
Jackson.
Yes.
Top wiping him out once again. But Matt Hardy moved to the midsection. But Matt Jackson, though, locomotion perhaps, Northern Light suplex.
Oh my gosh, is he really about to do... Okay, I was going to say, is Matt Hardy really about to take 3 of those damn things? No, Ethan's coming in to take it. Okay, just one more.
Pause in the action.
Release, though. That was nice.
Team on the fly.
Yeah, he's too worried about being arrogant because he's a hell of a wrestler. He might want to focus on that instead of giving speeches.
Wow, look at this. I mean, he just pounded him down the mat.
A lot of history between the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and Matt Hardy. Even some of it predates AEW, but I'm thinking back all the way to the first Stadium
Nice
Series
side of-
match, but that'll have to wait a moment. The side effect.
I always love a good side effect.
Yeah, very close that time.
Really, I just love the side effects. It's kind of hard for it to be bad.
Ethan Page demanding he get tagged in.
So Matt Hardy didn't get an opportunity to build any momentum, to put any offense together because Page demanded to tag and to participate.
Someone's got to be the coach, Jim Ross.
I do appreciate that their gear is all pretty much matching.
Some talent got to be coached hard.
Oh, spine punished. And our opening contest will continue in the next 90 seconds. In picture, don't go
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, y'all, thumbs up. Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Would very much appreciate that, please and thank you. You already know. Yeah, no, and I've also come to learn watch time is really important, which is kind of why I went through the trouble of creating the curtain thing. It's because it's to kind of emphasize, like, the purpose is for it to be, like, to be able to still benefit this channel, you know? Apparently, it's been getting some traction, y'all. I've been looking at it, and, like, the VODs are getting views after the fact, so people are checking in.
This ring is a commitment. After we got married, I got very sick.
He will come every day to help me walk again.
And now I'm back.
So this is what we want. Hell, the most recent Talkade got like twice as much viewers as normal.
Jared, love brilliantly.
Arby's new $5 loaded chicken, bacon, ranch, mac and cheese.
Which is kind of why I've been like on such a drive to make sure to get the most, well, to get the next one out, especially because we got another Saturday edition of Retros tomorrow with I was gonna say Starcade, Stampede.
Well, there is a smarter way to say it. Switch
I wanted to say Starcade because Talkade, you know.
Get Verizon Unlimited for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. Brilliant! Only on Verizon.
We'll be back.
This AEW World Trios Championship match continues on Rampage. The Elite looking to defend against Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy, but Ethan Page just leveling the competition.
Make a lively crowd here tonight. We're in Dayton for Rampage. Rampage ratings growing every week. Thank you for that. You're welcome.
Matt Hardy now in the ring with Matt Jackson. Kenny Omega looking on very concerned. Omega, not only is he 1/3 of the World Trios champions here in AEW, he's also the IWGP United
The plop right at the end. I dig that.
He won that title, defeating Will Ospreay at the Tokyo Dome January 4th. A match that many
Nice alley-oop.
on their list, but right now Matt Hardy the chance and Nick Jackson the breakup.
Tell you, I like what I'm seeing out of Matt Hardy tonight. A lot of good strategy. Whether it's going to be enough to overcome this great trios team of the Elite, I don't know.
They've taken the fight right to him, Don. You got to admit that.
You got to do that. You got to disrupt the game
Come on,
plan.
Don, admit it, damn it, admit it.
They're doing great.
Admit it, damn it.
Sure.
Ethan Page once again tagging himself in, trying to steal the glory from Matt Hardy.
Who is disrupting the team is all ego.
Oh, look at that.
What if this is all just because
Waiting for Ethan
Ethan
Page.
Page is a huge Hardy Boys fan?
Bring in the cleaner, buddy.
And Matt making the crawl and
Nice. There we go. Straight to the neutral turnbuckle.
Omega up to the top.
Holy smokes.
Frog splash crossbody. The Polish
Don't know why Isaiah came in there, but
Isaiah Cassidy, Ethan
that's what he
Page.
gets.
No one stimulates a crowd, motivates a crowd any better than Kenny Omega.
Omega.
Oh, Fireman's carry.
Strength.
Omega hiking up the green overalls. He goes towards the corner. Moonsault press. You can't escape.
Could be in
The
here.
cover. And Ethan.
It's so crazy, right? I remember his first match back where he went to go do that combo and slipped and kind of flopped.
He is so good.
And
There's talent. No doubt.
it looked like such a legitimate botch.
We'll have an
But in hindsight, he was working.
championship match
And I love that about him.
coming Wednesday at Dynamite with top
Tag in now.
Fox top flight.
Run up on the Bucks. Smart move.
Victory over the Young Bucks.
Much different
Sends
six-man
Omega
on
into
the
his
outside
corner.
Or trios on the other side. And what they're facing
Might not have been the best move.
Isaiah Cassidy, the splash in the corner. Matt Hardy comes in and, you know, I mean,
Trifecta, corner off.
about
You're pretty far away, my guy.
Offensive sequence.
Isaiah launches into the
He went. I see why now. And he was still a little too close.
Watch out.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Snapdragon suplex by Kenny Omega.
That's a ruthless move.
Real snap. I'm talking 2-frame snap.
Attempted. Hardy, the
I love that Snapdragon suplex. One of my favorite moves.
both men with the
Specifically Kenny Omega's.
Two great veterans right there.
And they're laying it on the line, too. New championship.
Oh?
New money with them.
Oh, but
Okay.
Derek
I hate to say it, but Cassidy's was a little bit more Jeff-like.
Jackson and now the flatliner off the middle rope by Isaiah.
Nice. Oh, that one took his head clean off.
Jackson, Ethan Page spins him
Page
around.
ain't about that shit. Nice roundhouse kick.
Ethan Page hoists up.
That power is so incredible.
Offensive.
You set yourself up, though.
Ethan Page didn't check the rear view mirror. The knee of Omega came right down the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the bodies. Oh, what an opening bout here on Rampage.
For sure. This was the right move.
They're expressing themselves.
Nick
Does that mean the Swerve match closes? Nah, right? No, it can't be.
back and forth, intense action to kick us off tonight on Rampage. And still so much more to come. The remarkable thing about Isaiah Cassidy, Matt Hardy, Ethan Page is that Ethan Page, with all this coaching, somehow the team succeeds in spite of themselves, JR.
Roundhouse of his own. Admittedly, not quite as clean as Ethan's.
Don, your team's in trouble here, buddy.
Well, I mean, look, we're in there with great talent, as you just
Nice.
said, but we've known
Corner shining wizard.
the best of 7. It's not over till it's over, guys.
God!
Stokely Hathaway very concerned on
A
the
bulldog that would make Dustin Rhodes blush.
Trios championship slipped through his fingertips.
Aren't you guys glad I'm up here with you and not down there agitating?
Yes.
What are we doing here? Oh, okay.
About that.
Super kick party. No, it's not happening.
Veterans, guys.
Omega crashing head first at the barricade and
Cassidy capital. Yes, he can. Holy shit, a destroyer.
I cannot even believe that Nick even bounced to his feet after that.
Nick bounced. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nick bounced to his feet into the corner.
the assisted splash.
Okay. Bit of contrived on that setup.
Into this here.
Cross arms.
Up. Matt Hardy.
Interesting trios move. And a twist of fate. All right. Wow. Matt Jackson saving the match. That was a clean combination. Ego's edge? No.
Looking for Ego's edge, but
Ho, ho.
the V trigger. Omega sent over the
Matt,
top
Matt.
and hard to the
Oh, there's the miscommunication. I was waiting for it.
fire there between Matt Hardy
Immediately checking on him, though, which I appreciate. Most people don't do.
and Page, but meanwhile,
And yeah, admit. Oh!
Cassidy with the cutter. Covering, got it. 1, 2.
Caught him with the cutter.
Oh, that's miraculous. That
Oh, Ethan is pissed.
before the
Knowing him, of course he is, right?
Don, it looks like your heart
Oh, no, he's not. He's okay. He's writhing up. It looked like he was pissed for a second in the back shot.
there, and the kid took a little long to get that pin, or we might have been in some trouble.
But knowing him, though, he's still going to play up to that some way.
Looking for his partners now because Isaiah's all alone.
Isaiah looking for a partner.
Oh!
The V trigger from behind.
Omega's at a different level from everybody else.
Matt Hardy finally made it to the apron, but I think maybe a little bit too
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
That
hand
was
play.
that was vicious.
One winged angel.
They're not done.
No,
That
they're
could be
not.
it.
There's an exclamation point.
It could have been done.
Match
BTE trigger.
in the form of a BTE trigger and a 3 count.
Golly.
Amazing teamwork. The Bucks, Kenny Omega. Who's better? I say nobody.
Here are your winners and still AEW World Trios Champions,
That was awesome.
Elite.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks successful here tonight, but now they turn their attention to Wednesday at Dynamite, where they have Top Flight.
So Top Flight and AR Fox were propped up for the next shot for these titles regardless.
Standing by with
Who's walking out?
Ricky Starks.
Who'd ask?
I'm here with absolute Ricky Starks. Last week on Dynamite, we saw the JAS lay down the Garcia-Guevara gauntlet. You kind of got what you asked for. So what's the plan?
Well, I can tell you that the plan wasn't for us to match here. I put my foot in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
And that is something that I'm pretty much known to do around here. But that is okay. Because if that is the way to get to you, Chris, then that is what I'm going to do. If that is the way to beat you, Chris, to get out of this web of Jericho that I have somehow entangled myself in, then that is what I'm going to do. I'm no stranger to having the deck stacked against me because I always find a way. Parker, Daddy Magic, Sammy, Danny, it doesn't matter. Because in El Paso, Texas, I am going
That
to
mic's a
prove
little
that
too close to his
why
mouth.
I am
I would
absolute.
know.
And when I do get my way, Chris, I am going to embarrass you. And I am going to beat you again.
You came along and made me remember who I really was.
What do you mean? Yeah, still not too sure about the whole gauntlet thing, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt just because I don't want to give up on anything involving Ricky Starks, you know?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike's Last Dance. Only theaters theaters February 10th. Special advanced screenings February 9th. Rated R.
At Buffalo Wild Wings, the deals don't stop. Buy one, get one half off Wing Tuesdays. Buy one, get one free boneless Thursdays. And wing bundles from $9.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm starving. Who's cooking today?
Sorry, I seem so distracted. On top, between streaming on YouTube and solo hosting, it's a bit much to keep up with sometimes. I'm trying to get it down to a like get a whole system down, but yeah.
But make you jump through hoops to use them. With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount, anytime.
It's not a pizza, it's a Melts, and for $6.99, it's just for you.
With ButcherBox, you get 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, wild-caught seafood, and so much more. Sign up today at butcherbox.com for a special
All right, so did they tell us what match is coming up next? I want to think it's Roosh and Daniels.
Glasses don't actually cost.
You know, part of me hopes that that's the main event, just to give Roosh that shine.
Design your own eyewear and then sell it directly to your customers.
But I can also see it being Toni and Saraya, because they're in tag team action tonight. They don't have an announced partner, so it'll probably be a squash. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was for the sake of including an angle and/or having a run-in during the match.
And the best part, you can try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
Probably not a squash, more of an enhancement, but points and stance.
We make everything with love. Make your taste buds dance for $4.99.
In this competition, everyone has beef.
Each week, it's a kitchen cage match. Hosted by Darnell's Super Chef Ferguson.
The grudge stops here.
Neat.
Premiere Super Chef Grudge match Tuesday.
Oh yeah, duh. They said the Swerve match was up next. I don't know why that didn't click with me.
Dude, what are you money? You're not into saving money. Because you pay too much for those glasses. Next time, go to
When does Keith Lee come back? That's the question, right? Because I feel like that's the thing, especially because Swerve keeps on talking about Keith. Just last Wednesday, he was like, I want to fight Dustin because his dad gave Keith Lee the Limitless moniker. Like, what? That's some oddly specific beef to have. Fuck this shit.
We're looking for the next.
This is another reason why I don't want commercials.
The search starts right now. Power Slap Road to the Title. All new Wednesdays at 10 after AEW Dynamite on TBS.
I wondered, honestly.
I tell you what, boys, right
We're-
now we
oh,
are
no.
riding high. But as Screen Actors Guild and AEW, they're trying to rain on our parade by distorting on the camera Sanjay's Golden Globe. I tell you what, just like last week when we embarrassed the best friends in Danhausen, we proved that in the ring.
I was like, what's that noise in the background? It was part of a song, about like a beat. Okay.
Without a Golden Globe, and he's wishing that he had better friends.
I'm guessing Mr. Walterhausen wished he never ever stepped foot in the Kia Forum. Because what happened? The last outlaw took him down. I bet he's wishing he never went on the Late Late Show with James Corden.
You smashed Danhausen in the head with a Grammy. I was decimating. It was a Golden Globe.
Right? You could have at least put that song in the background of the video.
I was destroying him, and then I was caught off guard and smashed in the head by, what was it called? Golden Globe. A Golden Globe. And yeah, that was bad. So, cast. If it happens, it shouldn't happen again, right?
Can't imagine.
It won't happen again.
Well, Danhausen, I would say
I appreciate Danhausen there.
shot, but he was like that before.
This contest is set for a one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching from Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing
So he's
233 pounds, Brian Pillman.
So he's adopting the Flying Brian moniker? Love that Danhausen. Yes, indeed I do. I can't wait till I can get membership for this channel, because then we can have that be an emote for these streams again. Still technically an emote for my Twitch channel. But I look to replace that soon to match the thing. They threw some guitar on it.
From Tacoma, Washington, weighing 211 pounds.
Swerve Strickland flanked by his mogul affiliates. Parker Boudreaux on the left, the big man Trench on the right. And 1 week ago, Swerve got in the face of the natural Dustin Rhodes.
I love this song. I really do. I wonder if there is a second verse somewhere. I have not heard the full track. It's probably like on Spotify or something like that. Which I don't have because I am an old person.
Second generation wrestlers in AEW on notice. Brian Pillman Jr. himself included on that list of swerves.
JR, this entrance by Swerve is pure intimidation, is what it is.
It does sound like there's a slight mix to it. Like it sounds like there's a guitar in the background. What does this trunk say?
Dripping with confidence.
Oh.
Right now being back.
Oh, lineage. Okay.
Swerve with the technique grabs the wrist of Pillman.
Both men being a little bit cautious.
You disconnected. Gotcha.
Counters. They're finding some.
Pillman likes that. He likes that up kick from his back. Swerve had it scouted into a pinning predicament.
Gotcha, fam.
Pillman able to kick out, but Swerve maintains control. There you see a look at Parker Boudreaux.
Former college football great.
Swerve elevates up and over Pillman.
Oh, good. No worries. There's just been a bit of a feeling out process, but even that is very unique when you have someone like Swerve involved in it.
Maybe some mind games there by Swerve.
I like the back of the trunks or the tights of Pillman's lineage. Talking about his father, as you mentioned, JR, was something else, man.
We've seen in recent weeks.
Right? That's what I've seen people suggest for like almost 2 years now, but I think that something's got to really kick that off. And yeah, that's the thing, right? Because it's like.
Sure is good second generation stars.
But does he want to play up to that? Like he's already got the Flying Brian thing going on right now.
Goes back up to his feet, and there's that up kick he was looking for earlier. And Pillman gaining the upper hand on Swerve.
Now here's the difference in most guys, experienced guys. They wouldn't have waited there. Brian waited a little too long. Let's see how that pays out for him, or if it does.
Leapfrog Swerve just vaults through, looking for a trip.
Ooh, I see. That would be an itch. For it to come back around and him come to the house. Oh, that'd be interesting. That's actually a great shout too, yeah. Because of that very history. Meanwhile, where's Griffin all of this? I suppose that's a question worth asking, right? Nice. That drop kick landed hard. The way he's running away like
We don't know what magic caused this.
Your legacy begins now. Hogwarts Legacy. Rated T for teen. Pre-order now.
Fuck that shit. Saraya and Toni Storm in action. Yeah, the main event's definitely going to be that Roosh match. Good for them. Respected Daniels and Roosh, actually.
Jimmy John's. Join Freaky Fast Rewards. Earn free food.
Give every morning a fresh start with a Jimmy Dean Delights breakfast. They're chock full of protein and ingredients you want. From wraps, to bowls, to sandwiches. You'll never have the same old again.
We're delighted and hope you will try.
This Valentine's Day, give the gift of shine with up to 40% off everything.
Oh, kick out at 1 right off that Northern Lights.
At Zales, the diamond store.
Nice.
In America, we celebrate the big game with big grains. But there's
Okay, that was an interesting. What was that? While seated, Swerve just kind of like skirted around Pillman's leg and like pulled at his kneecap to hyperextend his leg while he was standing on it. That was very neat. I've literally never seen that before. Oh, he was standing on the knee, slapped him when he tried fighting him off. Yo, I'm digging this work.
this February 17th. IHOP. Let's put a smile on your plate.
Every Saturday night at midnight, Adult Swim is building you a better cartoon show.
I will say, remember, Cam, the whole spoilers policy for Retro. That's kind of why I'm trying to not talk about it too much.
Give me a beat right quick. Nice. All right, Horns. Now let me hear it. Legacy, classic. The Invesco QQQ Legacy Classic. Only on TNT.
Eat like a king who's on a budget. 3 tasty options, fries, drink, and nuggets, all for $5. Wait, that can't
Yeah.
be right. Just confirm that that's the real price.
Yeah, that thing. Post that from the venue policies. But I understand because you don't normally tune into the retros on the weekends.
Super strong,
So I'm not
stable,
like
and incredibly
holding it against you or anything. But
designed
yeah.
for any and all bedtime activities. Check in at thuma.co.
I think I need to shave. My mustache keeps like doing this thing where it like tickles my nostril.
Easy credit building, early payday, fee-free overdrafts. It's banking the way it should be. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
Welcome back to Rampage on TNT. Brian Pillman Jr. trying to weather the storm of Swerve Strickland, but Swerve in the driver's seat, JR.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive matchup. They're spirited. These guys tonight came to fight. Brian Pillman Jr.
Ooh.
Caught a big right hand. Now, how does he respond? Time will tell sooner than later.
And remember, it was Swerve that called out Brian Pillman Jr. this past Wednesday on Dynamite.
Interesting transition around the leg there.
Getting what he wanted right so far, just making an example of Brian Pillman Jr. with Pillman with a thrust kick.
Ran right into it.
The cover, 2, and
Pillman got full extension on the kick. Really nicely done.
And it's amazing after what the knee has gone through in this match that he could even get up and have that extension.
You're right, Tony. And I'm just, I thought that might have done it.
Swerve able to get out of the grips of Pillman. And
these guys are having a hell of a physical match, folks.
They certainly are, but oh, there we go again.
Yeesh. He is really targeting that leg.
Pillman.
In a very creative way at that.
Smith, check, see if he's all right. Oh, he can't even get up.
Pillman can't put any weight on.
And there's the house call.
So Pillman's ascending down.
Oh. Thing is, that's not his finish. But it's still, but it's one of those things that can finish a match. It is a very believable near fall, honestly.
Just an hour away from your hometown for Pillman, JR.
Yeah, backyard type thing. Home field advantage, perhaps. You know, his dad, Brian Pillman Sr., traveled these roads a great deal in the early part of his career.
Pillman ascending to the, oh no, just coming off. Swerve got caught, and look, that's Trench up on the ropes.
It says right there between 94 and 95. So, like, anything, I guess anything past 95 is technically okay, but the intent is to watch through all of it. The spoiler policy is pretty much just 2 years after what we're currently in. So we're in 94 right now, so nothing in 94 or 95 that we haven't watched yet. And, of course, once we get into 95, then that'll mean nothing in 95 or 96. Got him with the stomp. I thought he was going to hit him with, like, the full-on driver. I forget what the driver's called that he uses, but yeah.
There was 3 men essentially against young Pillman, but it's a victory for Swerve Strickland.
Whatever you want to call them, goons, hitmen, affiliates. Swerve Strickland seems to have some serious firepower behind him.
Oh, okay.
They're not need this. These men are not done yet. As Parker Boudreaux,
he's 300 pounds, man, and athletic.
Okay, but yes, let's also not do that thing, because that's, yeah. I mean, I probably will, Don't get me wrong, but it's just one of those things that's like, I don't want to set expectations or anything. Yeah, because the whole thing of the retro WatchaMania is like, the whole thing is for experiencing it for the first time. Like, experiencing as if those were, as if I was alongside those watching it in real time. Dustin Rhodes. Okay, I was wondering too, because like Swerve was talking about Dustin Rhodes in prelude to this match, and I'm like, why wasn't he just having a match with Dustin? But maybe it was. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I missed something.
Expectations. And what is the poison that you people created? The assumption that Eddie Kingston was going to join the house. No. The house does not want Eddie, and Eddie does not want the house. The house did what it always does, and what its mission has been since the beginning. Proof that every human being on this planet, no matter how true of heart, is corruptible. And it takes the smallest push into the right direction to peel off the layers of virtue and let that venom of hate bleed out into the world. There's no forgiveness for people like you and me, Eddie. And like Cain killing Abel, you did to Ortiz what you can't help but doing, because it is in your nature. It is the balance of who you are in this world. Because no man is ever truly.
The House of Black didn't even want
Beautiful promo. I love that it's just a matter of like, no, we're just proving that the descent is possible. Shit, coming out the heel tunnel. This story going on in the women's division has so much potential, and I feel like it's missing out on some of it. But yeah, I am curious about Brian Pillman Jr.'s future as well, because the thing is, right, they've had a lot of interest in him for some time now. All the way back to like early 2020s, where Jericho was trying to give him a lot of offense in matches and stuff that he would be enhancing him in, just for the sake of, you know, like really giving him that rub. And by Eddie winning, it's like Eddie beating his demons. You know what? That's a great point.
I get it. They are very vicious, but here's the battle lines with ladies who are here claiming that they are homegrown AEW talent. Saraya didn't start with us. Toni Storm didn't start with us. Ruby so.
I had a feeling it was gonna be the Renegade Twins, but I didn't want.
What's going on? But there is a battle line drawn.
Toni Storm starting things for her side, as is Robin Renegade. And Toni Storm, I mean, we've seen her attitude change over the last few months. Is this the real Toni Storm that's been hiding underneath all this time?
Maybe. She's very blunt. Maybe she was always very blunt.
But here's the thing. I mean, Eddie beating his demons, how many more does he gain in the process, you know? Because beating his demons will come with the fall of his friendship with Ortiz. Or at the very least, damage to it. She's getting rough. Around the ring with that lockup.
You've been doing this long as me. You pick up a few.
I believe that's Charlotte.
Some shots there.
Oh, no, that's Robin. Okay.
And Toni Storm.
There are consequences, and should be, right? And that's what I'm hoping for, is like real narrative consequences to follow through.
The tag about to be made, I think, to Saraya. No, with the referee's attention diverted, Saraya.
Hey, I remember that spot. Does anybody truly beat them? Realistically, no. In pro wrestling, in fiction, typically yes, but something that I notice AEW likes to do is play up the more reality of things. Like when you look at Hangman's character, and we just won a big battle against them. It's exactly it. That's exactly it, you know, because he's even talked about other demons that he's always just constantly going back to. You look at Hangman, who's got these confidence issues. Man's got to the top of the mountain as AEW World Champion and still is like on this, he still has these self-destructive patterns. Rampage has been pretty good, Dara. Yeah, it has been a good one thus far. The opener match was a banger that I admittedly was distracted during a bit, during a portion of. The Pizza Devourer is here, right? 10-0, baby. 10. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here doing the math, and I'm like, realistically, the rate that I'm going by, I could get close to 100 by the end of the year. That Big Battle pushes himself to actually get better. Yes. And I want to see, I think so many people want to see it. He's cooled down a lot, but I think a lot of people still want to see that moment of Eddie finally winning the title. Becomes #1 contender. Yes. Oh my gosh. Kingston versus MJF is a money match that sets you up for tragedy. Imagine that at Arthur Ashe later this year. Tag back out to Tony. Tony's had them. You're like the hook of pizza eating, right?
Jamie Hayter is a great champion, and she's got her work cut out for her. Caliber coming up on Wednesday as well.
That's right. I lock it in the Calzone Hajime, and it's all over. Might also break, but instead of fighting, he finds it. That's an interesting take there, Cam. Well, yes, like very close enough to like really create that like concern. Oh.
For a long time and almost got the job done. Remember, still to come tonight, our main event, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, will take on El Toro Blanco Rush, who was just given a suitcase full of money by MJF to permanently maim Bryan Danielson, coming up this Wednesday night at Dynamite. But first, he will have to deal with Chris Daniels in our main event.
A lot of money changing hands in this company these days.
Boy, you're not kidding. And not only that.
Oh man, that would be a wonderful character. Oh, nice. Dropped. You know what? Yeah, Charlotte is not. I just realized Robin's been getting worked over now. Nice.
And Charlotte, the splash in the corner, just what the Renegades needed. You can't spend too much time posturing. You're in there with a former AEW
Nice.
champion, Toni Storm.
Absolutely. She already sunk her hook.
Oh, and Storm.
Oh, God.
Not good.
No. Critical mistake, Excalibur. You're right on target with that.
The hip attack in the corner. The thrust kick by Saraya.
He
And
just-
now Storm's
Oh, there it is. Saraya barely did anything this match. But I mean, you know what? You get some mileage that way. It's how you get around working only once a month. Got spray cans. Huh. Okay.
And just a shot to the back of the head by Toni Storm. And there's spray cans of some sort, but
what is going on?
Oh, spray painting the L on Charlotte and Robin Renegade.
That's
Toni Storm
oh
and Saraya not gonna
okay.
take the victory. They just want to brand their opponents as losers as well. Just a classless move.
It didn't barely even look like L's. They're just right angles.
Let's see if we can find out more about what's next for Adam Cole.
There is nothing that I love more than professional wrestling. I have worked harder every single day than I ever have in my entire life. Because for me, I thought my dream was dead. And when your dreams die, your hope dies. I never, ever lost hope. Because I refuse to let anybody or anything stand in my way of getting back inside that squared circle. I have no idea who my first opponent is going to be when I return, but I can promise you this. You are going to get the best damn pro wrestler on the planet. And his name
Adam Cole is so ready for this, and I think we are too. Seeing Adam Cole back is going to be such a delight. For Eddie, yes. I want to see that come around. The thing is, the last time they were really working on his character arc was when Blood and Guts ended back in the end of June, and there was that tease with the Claudio program that kind of never went anywhere because, well, Mox had to become interim champ instead of focus on that program. So I think that's where there was just too much going on for it to all be kept up with. And then the whole thing, as he was breaking away into the feud with the JAS, specifically with like Sammy and stuff, then all the backstage stuff happened, and that derailed everything. Yes. So I think that needs to come back around in some way, shape, or form. But I know they want to get to that point organically, and right now I think they need to do this little descent arc with House of Black before happens to be a bumping of shoulders in the night or something like that. Like what happens if, say, Claudio and Eddie Kingston are both in the face of the Revolution ladder match at Revolution, and that's where things can, churn up some more. I think that'd be great. I feel like once Eddie Kingston learns to let go of the past. Oh no, exactly. But I think it's more. I do like the idea of like once he gets past that, that's when it's like the best part. But the journey there is so interesting to me. Hell yeah. I should really make sure
to melt you this Valentine's Day by the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty?
Jesse message.
We make
He has to deal with the past first. Yes. Here's the thing, right? So I'm looking real far ahead at this. I feel like looking to the future comes with getting a small title run. Maybe not even with the world title. But yeah, All Atlantic champion, TNT champion, one of those even. But I see that not coming for a while. I think a lot of 2023 is spent with him hashing out his demons. And then 2024 can be the year of finally looking past all of that as he winds down, Build Eddie up first, yeah.
But make you jump through hoops to use them.
With that.
With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount.
Ooh, I want to get that Eddie smile emote. Drop. 2024 is the year of redemption. Oh, yes.
Applebee's All You Can Eat is back for just $14.99.
There's only one path to peace. The Avengers' extinction.
2024 is the year of redemption. Oh, yes. 2024 is looking like it's going to be a very big year for AEW. So it's going to be interesting if we're at the end of 2024 or like at the beginning of 2025, we're looking back and like, oh, 2024 was a pretty dull year. Kingston needs to hit his real rock. But what does that look like? Yeah, okay.
Before former ROH champion Rouge faces Bryan Danielson this Wednesday, he will face former ROH champion Christopher Daniels tonight on Rampage.
Roosh, El Toro Blanco, former Ring of Honor champion. Your reputation precedes you, but I am not intimidated by reputation, and I'm not a stepping stone for anyone, Roosh.
Christopher Daniels, let me tell you something. You have never faced anybody like Roosh, El Toro Blanco. Te voy a desmadrar, te voy a pisotear.
I know. It's so glorious.
You get the horn.
To see.
For the main event. Coming up live on Wednesday at 8/7 Central on TBS. It's Championship Fight Night on.
But it's not though. It's time to plug Dynamite. Dynamite Championship Fight Night. Is that what we're calling it? Looks like it.
Jamie Hayter and the Japanese phenomenon Konosuke Takeshita will face MJF in an AEW World Championship Eliminator match. And speaking of MJF, Roosh will attempt to collect MJF's bounty when he attempts to maim the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. And Absolute Ricky Starks will look to survive the Garcia
Dynamite is being called Championship Fight Night because of all the championship-themed stakes between the tag title match, the trios match, and the 2 world title eliminator matches. 4 different world championships in Ring of Honor, so I take it they're counting the World Television Championship. Fight Night Dynamite. TNA. Yeah. Yo, that just clicked. It is.
The Fallen Angel, the Ring General, whatever you want to call him. He is a Ring of Honor Grand Slam champion, having held the Ring of Honor World Championship.
With the eye and everything.
The World Tag Team Championship, the World 6-Man Tag Team Championship.
Fight for the pizza eating title. They gotta make me a belt so I can be the only champion.
World champions colliding here, JR.
Fallen Angel is indeed back.
Not only is it El Toro Blanco Rouge, Jose the assistant.
The way he walked off to the side there. That was funny.
Dangerous dog who has turned his back on the Dark Order and just become La Facción Ingobernable's mass collector.
What sucks is that, like, the Dark Order never seemed to care about people leaving them.
We all know who's a creep. Is carrying a briefcase full of dough from another creep, MJF.
Huh.
And not only that,
Creep Central, eh?
he was promised 5 more briefcases full of money if he finishes the job on Ryan Danielson. If Rouge defeats him, so MJF.
You already know that was like prop money. Oh, hey, look at Jose catching the jacket there.
I'm dying to see.
Here we go.
Yeah, the question is, what is Danielson if he makes it to Revolution?
Ring of Honor alumni right here.
What type of shape he's going to be in?
Yeah, that partially.
You already know Daniels has got to go into the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame soon, right?
Especially when you remember MJF likes to use that salt of the earth, the Fujiwara.
In fact, at Supercard of Honor, they're probably going to induct another class. You know what? They don't have to do it every year.
Let's just see how long this match goes until Rouge opens up with the strikes.
Nice feeling out process, though. No one can get a full handle on one another.
Take a look at Christopher Daniels and all that he's done in Ring of Honor, the world television.
Got a lot of red gear tonight.
First Grand Slam champion.
Zoe would be sad.
How about that?
Christopher Daniels has done it all in Ring of Honor. And Rouge, since joining the AEW roster, JR, he has shown just what an aggressive, what a dangerous competitor he is.
Yeah, he's got that in him. I think he's very comfortable in that presentation.
Arm drag by Daniels. Rouge with the bypass, looking for a hip toss. Daniels looking for one of his own. Rouge gets blocked.
Rouge a little stronger of the two. I think that shows. That's why Daniels' example here is so precise.
Boomed his ass.
Clubbing shot.
Yeah. Glove him in the back of the head while he's trying to get up. Absolutely, go for it.
And you know, we saw on the Jay Briscoe Memorial Show, the celebration of life, Christopher Daniels, who was very close with Jay Briscoe in an emotional match, he challenged Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor World Championship. You would imagine a victory over a former world champion like Rouge would put Daniels right back.
Nice. Looked like his foot got caught up there.
Well, this main event match,
or the very least, it was about to get caught up there, but he pulled that foot right at the time, right at the last second. Jose, quit fuck around. Just dropped out the apron and nice elbow. Holy shit. Rocked Daniels to the outside. Rocked Daniels and he rolled to the outside, rather. I think if Andrade comes back, I use the word if because that's starting to feel like that at that point. At this point, I'd like to see Los Faccioning or Nabas compete in the trios division. Honestly, I would like to see some trios feuds. like happen, you know.
There's more of this out there.
But yo, while I got y'all's attention, because I haven't really been doing it much tonight, please drop a thumbs up on this video. It only takes a quick second. If you're over on another tab or something, run over here really quick. Click the thumbs up button. Please, please, please. Help show YouTube you love us. Please love us. And you know, do me a quick favor as well. If you haven't already, go click the bell. Turn those notifications to always on, because, you know, again, just helps us out. Sorry, brain is kind of burning out. Really concerned I have to record a podcast after this, but I think it's just because, like, I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm just kind of, like, running on fumes right now. There's the cord spot. I wondered if we were going to get it as well. I stopped paying attention for a second. We got the cord spot on it, and he literally just chokes him out. And how come it... Okay, at least the ref was distracted this time, because he passed out from it.
We got any out-of-towners in the elevator?
Why does he have his own lime green cords that he brings around everywhere? It's so strange, but I love it.
Facing this way?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Okay, that was terrible. Okay, let's hang back. We're gonna try that again.
The newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Invention is an act of determination to go where you couldn't before. Achieve goals that once felt out of reach. That's why Honda engineers didn't just redesign the Pilot Trail Sport. They built the most off-road capable.
But yeah, those are pretty much the three main things that really matter to YouTube algorithm is likes on videos, notifications set, and watch time. Watch time being the biggest important one, especially when it comes to live streams. So that's how it gets shown to other people. Oh, okay, we're getting a nice chop from Preston on the outside there. I thought he was going to lay into him a little bit more, but I guess he's playing it safe so the ref doesn't catch him. Good on him.
Are you willing to fight?
Oh, cocky ass pin.
Welcome back to our main event on AEW Rampage, where El Toro Blanco Rouge has just been running roughshod on the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. And I mean, as you saw in picture-in-picture, it hasn't just been Rouge. It's been Pero Peligroso, Preston Vance. It's been Jose the Assistant. It's been all of La Facción and Gobernable. Really just a 3-on-1 beatdown. I think Christopher Daniels.
Okay, Flora, no worries. We're only going to be live for about like 5 more minutes or so. You have a good night. You take care.
Look at this.
Enjoy your evening.
That's a wad of MJF's money.
At 4 a.m.
That's paying off Rouge for next week.
Look at him just showering the money on him.
And Christopher Daniels
Thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated.
Jose the assistant.
Hit the like on your way out.
Look at that money scattered everywhere, for goodness sakes.
Well, LFI know that if Rouge defeats
The money looks like it was like black and white.
Dynamite, they got 5 more suitcases of money coming to them courtesy of the AEW World Champion MJF.
Well, Christopher Daniels, I have great respect for him. He's getting manhandled here. Quite frankly, getting dominated.
Jose. And, oh, the hell! Oh, look at that. Couldn't have happened to a nicer scumbag.
Oh.
Preston Vance goes face first into the ring.
Couldn't happen to a nicer scumbag. That's great.
Daniels, he just threw Jose into the ring.
Boy, and Rouge doesn't want him in there. Take advantage of
Oh, that was very clever of Daniels. He threw Jose into the ring, and then Rouge got like upset. Like, what are you doing in here? And it distracted him long enough for Christopher Daniels to beeline around him and roll him up.
He's just, he's shrewd, is Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels drawn on the support of these fans here in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, but right now Daniels got to keep it up, guys, because Rouge has a lot of reserve.
Daniels, some big shots on.
Ooh, nice.
Sits out the power bomb and no.
Right, 1000 IQ play. Fuck yeah.
Right back into this match, Tony.
He's pulled out all the stops here, Excalibur. He really has. He could be moments away.
My headphones are teasing death, but luckily they will live long enough for the stream.
Looking to get back in that
Ooh. Scooped him up. Nice Death Valley driver. Oh. Into the Koji clutch. Man, ref, you could have given that a second to play out. Didn't even get the proper heat.
Daniels is fighting an uphill battle all night long. Oh, Roosh, the roll up. It's got the trunks. Daniels able to break free. Oh, wait. Daniels. Lance.
It's time for the BME.
He's saying going upstairs.
Christopher Daniels, the best. Moonsault ever.
Oh.
The best scouted moonsault ever, perhaps, as well.
A belly-to-belly suplex into the corner.
Woof.
A dangerous landing for Christopher Daniels. Roosh.
Oh, it's time.
Primed to put Daniels out.
So physical.
Still got it, right? Yeah, no, that form was perfect, even with the knees coming up. I'm concerned, though. Yeah, it's too late for the slap. It's too late in the match for the slap, so... Oh.
He's stomping his feet. He's digging in. He's kicking up the dirt.
Oh.
He is looking for...
You get the horns.
Horns in the corner.
You heard him say, if you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
The cover. 2 and...
Couldn't even hook the leg.
And with the victory over Christopher Daniels, Roosh turns his attention to Wednesday in the American Dragon.
That explosivity, something else, though. Roosh is in Toro Blanco with the win. Hell yes. You'll love to see it.
Top flight for the World Trios Championship. Jamie Hayter versus the Bunny Women's World Championship Eliminator. Plus Takeshita versus MJF in an AEW World Championship Eliminator.
Alrighty, that was Rampage, y'all. It was a fun one. Good, just as I anticipated it being. I appreciate that AEW started putting a little bit more effort into the shows. I mean, yeah, I'll say a little bit more effort. I'd like to see a little bit more focus put on Rampage, but I don't think that's going to come until Rampage is like live and touring on its own. But thank you all for so much for hanging out again. Do drop a like, do subscribe if you haven't, do hit the bell, please, if you could. Do keep a lookout for this Saturday, which is tomorrow. Tune in at twitch.tv/AviDevin for WCW Slamboree 94 Watchalong. It's just going to be the pay-per-view on its own tomorrow. And come Sunday, it'll be the full block of Raw, ECW, WCW weekly running through. I'm looking to have Talk 8 up sometime tonight. So if you're a night owl, it should pop up anytime, which is why you should have the notifications bell on. And if you're an early bird, then you should wake up to it in your notifications feed. It's probably going to be a little longer than normal because it's going to be covering the ECW When Worlds Collide alongside its normal block, just like the next Talkade will. But I hope y'all enjoy nonetheless. It's going to be done on a new mic because I really needed it. Shout out again, Cassie, Enforcer of the channel. But till tomorrow, y'all have a good night.